Hey, what up, fish lifers? This week on Fish Life Outdoors, we're bass fishing on Lake Holbrook. Y'all check it out. That's a good fish.
Where's the net? Is it good?
Yes, good fish. Good fish.
Where are you at?
I'm gonna go where the fucking wolf is.
Oh, yeah. That's too bad. That's a good fish.
Not too bad there, huh?
Start the morning off. You're gonna let him run to the other side of the lake. That's a good fish.
Yes. Hey guys, Lake Holbrook, Texas. Got some good fish in this little East Texas fishery. The first thing we noticed when we started throwing our baits out there is shad flickering everywhere as we were bringing our baits back. So I said, well, let me throw the old fluke on there, and that right there, nice 4.5, 5 pounder maybe, I don't know. Heck yeah.
Hey, me and you went bed fishing. And then, hey, you got another one?
Jump for me?
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Looks a little bit bigger when I swing it in front of the camera. I'll tell you what, this little guy's got a little fight in him, son. He got me swallowed up, so I ain't gonna try to hurt him. I'm just gonna, there you go, number 2 for the morning. Once again, the first thing we noticed when we got here is when we throw our baits up on the edge and start bringing it out, shad was just popping everywhere. So I said, well, man, let me throw this fluke on there and see what happens. Well, what's happening is I'm throwing it up there barely on the edge of the grass, and I'm pulling it off the grass, and as it sinks, they're kind of just sucking it in and swimming off. You're not feeling a bite. You're not feeling, honestly, I'm not feeling anything. I'm just, when I reel up the slack and get ready to pop that fluke a little bit, that's when the line gets tight or I see it moving, set the hook, fish in the boat.
Alright, that takes skill.
Oh, goggle eye hand?
That's skill.
Heck yeah.
You got a good one.
I do not.
I
do not.
I thought you had a good one.
I got a bass though.
I got one right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Goggle Eye Outdoors. Hey, the way I see it, a double up's a double up. And we just doubled up. Even if it was a goggle eye and a small fish double up, we just doubled up. Hey bro, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, it's just about fucking swim bait time.
I know. I don't know why I haven't pulled it out of there yet. Because of it.
I need, I don't put corner. 4 foot of water. I didn't let him have it. God darn it, I got excited. Like a virgin on prom night, son. I went way too early.
Good one?
He ain't net worthy, but he's a decent little fish. Look at him running at you. Come to see you, Mark. There we go, y'all. Again, we are not an hour and a half into our fishing, and we got a good 4.5, another 2, probably a 2 3/4, maybe a 3 pounder right here. And again, Couple of things we noticed now when we got here. First thing we noticed was the water temperature, okay? Water temperature was down to like 82 degrees. Last week I was out here, it was 91, okay? So that change in water temperature, I think, has pushed the fish shallow, so that's where we started. Now, once we got shallow, we started throwing our baits up toward the bank, 2, 3, 4 foot of water. As we were bringing our bait back, shad. You know how you can throw your bait out there and bring it back, and you'll see shad jumping, scared of your bait? That's what we saw. So we decided to stay shallow. Now, right back on this stretch right here, we were in 1.5 2 foot of water. As soon as we got right around in here, we're in 3 and 4 foot of water, and we've already gotten 3 bites off of this one dock right here. The end of it is probably 3.5 foot of water up there. Good job, Geneva. Come on, hand. All right. Right off the old boat?
Yep.
Ain't mad at it.
No.
Wish you'd have been on camera.
I got him.
What was that on?
Texas rig.
Oh, Texas rig.
Brush hog. Under a little bad, little dink, but old Zach spotted a boat underwater, threw over there first cast and caught a little bass.
As soon as you swung this, I did this. I went one and I went. Hey.
Oh shoot! Hey, this is a good fish. Can you get the net?
I got it, man. Calm down.
This is a good fish. Oh shit! I know.
There's our fish.
Good one. Yeah, that's a good one right there. I think that's the one I just missed. Now, that's a good whack fish right there, baby. That's a good fish.
That's a damn good fish. Hey, your first whack fishing since,
yeah,
you know,
since fork.
since the tournament.
Almost 6 pounds. That's a good fish.
Yeah. Oh shit, only one pole went down. How about a fish grabbed it as I was reeling it in? As I was reeling it in, I got a little brown bite. And then I said, well, let me just reel it on in. And the bass said, let me have that sucker there, hand. Can I get a little piece of that? Can I get a little piece of that? Yes, sir, you can. Not a giant? Man, what a pretty little fish. For the record, y'all, when people say, man, what a pretty fish, that means that sucker's little. That means that's a little old bitty fish. Good in hand.
I thought it was better than this, but I saw him.
Heck yeah.
Oh shit.
Heck yeah. Maybe, hey, there are some decent fish up in here shallow chasing these shad around, ain't there?
A decent fish today.
We did move in here shallower, okay? We y'all just saw Mark catch that 5.5 pounder back there. We was in, what we in, 5, 6 foot of water, Mark. And you know, there was some deeper grass out there, which is good. Well, that's what we want to look for. But while we were out there, Mark caught that big one. And we kept noticing back here, man, fish were just blowing up on shad all back in the back of this pocket. And we've seen that. Now, we've seen shad getting closer and closer to the banks. So, you know, shad are moving shallow. The fall bite is upon us. Y'all get out there and catch some on them fish life spots. All right, guys. Hey, a quick rundown of what you just saw today. We went to Lake Holbrook, do a little bass fishing. We got there early, right at daylight, and we fished about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Had to go pick up the ladies later that afternoon. They wanted a little boat time. Let me tell you, fellas, if your lady allows you to have a boat and she wants a little boat time, you take her out on the lake and give her a little boat time. But you know, the theme of the day was bass moving shallow. Okay. I was out there actually the weekend before this, and water temperatures were much higher in the, you know, low 90s, 89 to 91. Today, we started the day, the water temperature was about 81 and got up. By the time we left the lake at 11:30, the water temperature was about 83 and a half. So we're going to continue to see a cooling trend all this week. Okay. I think that's just going to push more and more fish shallow. Okay. Wacky worms, flukes, light Texas rigs, chatterbaits, swim baits. I think those are the things that I would focus on if I was going fishing this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to see my youngest buck there at Mississippi State University. Going to watch the Mississippi State and LSU game. But if I were fishing this weekend, that would be my focus. 6 foot of water or less with those baits I just mentioned. So we were able to catch some good fish on Holbrook. Look, Holbrook is a very small lake, a lot of boat docks. There's some grass on the north end. Man, just a great little lake that honestly not a lot of people know about. Not a lot of people fish it. It has some good fish. Heck, God rest his soul, Skeeter Fowler last summer in a tournament there caught 113 pounds. It has big fish. DW, if we'd had a certified scale, would hold the youth record for a bass on Holbrook with an 8-pounder. There are good fish out there. Again, last weekend we were catching them deep and, you know, anywhere from 12 to 18 foot on brush piles and down timber. This weekend we saw the most of our action up shallow, again, because the water had cooled off so much. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope these little tips help you out. Maybe put you on a pretty decent pattern for this weekend. And look, I don't mean just Holbrook. I think that's going to be any lake in East Texas. With this cooling trend we've got coming this week, look, tomorrow the highs are only going to be 79. And the highs are only going to be 80 throughout the week with the night temperatures in the mid to low 60s. That's going to cool the water down. I'm telling you, that's going to push them shad and them fish shallower and shallower. We are definitely at the beginning of the best time of year to fish, fall fishing, go out, catch numbers. So just get out and do it. Hey, they're going to be there for you. So sit at the house, go fishing, sit at the house, go fishing. Yeah. Hey, get out there and live that life, baby.